home and get fined $250,000 for it.
Remember that?
Yeah, right.
I'd love to get Jabari Parker. Imagine we traded for him. Sports Illustrated said that he's going to be the next LeBron James. I wish I would have saw him. He was actually down here playing the high school championships with Simeon. I would have loved.
Yeah, that was during spring break. I remember that.
I wanted to go to that game
because I don't know. The other night, actually, last week, I was watching the high school skills competition, the McDonald's All-American skills competition.
Yeah.
So it has the 3-point shoot and the slam dunk competition. Jabari's a big kid.
Yeah,
he's not a Derrick Rose where he's 6'3".
Our guy we work with, actually, Evan Thomas, we'll tag you in this. Shout out to you, Evan Thomas. But he was telling me during a game one time that he kind of does scouting, like high school scouting for players. And he was telling me about Jabari. He said he's like a Melo and like a Paul Pierce mix. That kind of player. If you combine those two.
Offensively, right? What about defensively?
I don't know.
And that's the thing.
Get him on that.
I feel like with him going to Duke, he'd be dumb if he came out a year after, like with only a year of school. He'd be dumb to do that. Because look at Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers had the rule to you had to be a year in college, like not been affected. He would have gone pro. Oh, for sure. With Jabari, I feel like with the way his parents are and he is, and like how loyal he is, at least what I think he is, he'll be there for a good 2-3 years.
Yeah,
you'd have to think.
I'd love to see him play for the Bulls, well, just because he's from Chicago and like
that would be something.
With him
right?
and Rose, oh my God,
like that'd be like a huge marketing boost for the Bulls.
Oh yeah,
that'd be awesome, completely awesome.
Yeah, so let's talk about the standings here. The playoff picture. Who do you see coming out of the East and who do you see coming out of the West? Let's lay it down.
Let's start off with the East because the West is another monster.
Kind of tricky, yeah.
Miami, clearly, if they're healthy, like if Dwayne Wade is playing,
no question.
No question. I mean, New York's on a nice little 12-game winning streak right now. They actually won today against Oklahoma City.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, it's going to be a battle, but I feel like, with Miami, you already know they're going to be in the conference finals unless somehow they play a hot Indiana team. They'll be there. I mean, New York, they have a chance to lose because I feel like they're if they're playing Boston in the first round. Boston, I wouldn't sleep on Boston. Although they're the 7th seed, I really wouldn't sleep on them. They're legit. Yeah. They're legit.
With Doc, that helps having Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah. And so they just need to get KG back. Once they get KG back, they'll be good.
Yeah. So Miami for sure, probably. That's what I agree with you on that. You talk about the West here.
The West, I feel like, is wide open. Like the top 3-4 teams. That I would, to be honest, I'd be happy getting anybody out.
Well, let's go through it real quick. LA is probably the deepest team in the league. Denver's fast as hell.
Yeah.
OKC is OKC, and San Antonio with Pop and the way they roll. I
was actually reading an article that suggested the Lakers could take down San Antonio in the first round.
Maybe, maybe. You think about that? They're both both those teams are.
They're both like size wise. You got to give LA a chance.
But Pop is a way better coach than D'Antoni.
Oh, of course. Like, come on. D'Antoni's a tard. Like, he just doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, offensively, run and gun with a team that has 2 trees that are slow. Come on. Like, Dwight Howard's no Amari Stoudemire, and Paul Gasol's no Sean Marion. It's not going to happen. Like, yeah, you got Steve Nash. Steve Nash is 38, 39. Like, he's not what he used to be. He's not an MVP like he used to be.
Kobe said they're going to get into the playoffs, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't have a doubt about that. Like, they could overtake Utah and Dallas. Like, they're not that great. So
if you had to pick a team from the Western Conference, who would it be?
OKC.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like San Antonio, within the first or second round, they're done. I actually feel like the conference finals for the West is going to be Oklahoma City and Denver.
I can see that too.
Denver's
a beast.
Denver is good.
Yeah.
They did just lose to
Gallinari. Might be
that's a big blow for that team, but it could be tough. Like LA is good, the Clippers are good, but it's like last year. They'll win the first series and then they'll lose the second one.
Yeah. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with all of that.
Yeah.
You ready to take a break?
Yeah.
Catch our breath on that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, when we come back, we're going to start talking about the Peoria Rivermen. If you guys don't know out there, or whoever's going to be listening on Facebook, we're both interns for the Rivermen. So, as you know, from a couple of weeks, I guess a week and a half ago, they are going to be moving. There's not going to be a team anymore. The Blues have been sold to the Vancouver Canucks. So we're going to give you our perspective on it as interns, because we see everything.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Troublemaker.